Welcome to Passionate World Talk Radio. Educate, enlighten, entertain.
Hello and welcome to Finding Your Holy Grail, a show produced through Passionate World Talk Radio, whose goal is to educate, enlighten, and entertain. We would like to thank Station Manager Jeannie White and CEO Lillian Caldwell. I am your host, Dr. Mandy Simon. This podcast is not a medical show, so for advice, consult your healthcare provider. Finding Your Holy Grail is all about living fearlessly in the post-pandemic world, and we provide our listeners with very practical resources about how to do exactly that. Once again, I am in the studio with my co-creator, Dr. Gordon MacMillan.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in. There's a frisson of excitement in our studio today, because right now things are starting to heat up in the Finding Your Holy Grail community. Mandy and I are making preparations to launch an online speaker series for the community. We've invited an amazing lineup of global leaders to share their insights on how the energy of the planet has been shifting with the pandemic. To us, it's a really big deal, and we've been overwhelmed by the interest in the subject. Over 25 experts from around the world are represented in this space. Through these interviews, Mandy has been gaining new perspectives for navigating the post-pandemic reality we all find ourselves in. And you're welcome to join us and listen to Mandy's interviews. The online video series is called Achieve Your Goals, a New Paradigm, Solutions for the Post-Pandemic World. It's free to participate, and you can sign up at www.findingyourholygrail.com. To learn more, click on the Interviews Series tab of the website. The interviews themselves are incredible, and the expert speakers explore different aspects of our conscious and subconscious minds. They make the important point that as a humanity, we have moved from human doing to human being, and they share insights to help us flourish by adopting new ways of living. As we're in the promotional period for the online speaker series, we're delighted to share a sneak preview of what one guest has specially created for the Finding Your Holy Grail community. But before I hand over the microphone, I suggest you put on your seatbelts, because what follows is truly remarkable.
I was delighted to sit down and have a conversation with one of the speakers who is contributing to our online series. Her name is Lexy Alea Kay, and she's an amazing woman with gifts I've never encountered before. I was so inspired by her work. We're actually making it available to the listeners of our podcast and Finding Your Holy Grail online communities prior to the free online series launching. Lexy and I had a conversation, and according to her, there is that space between your dreams and your goals sits where you find your soul song, a truth which catalyzes your future by expressing the miracle of the moment. So permit yourself to connect to your breath, invite in the divine, however you define that, and tap into infinite possibilities. Lexy makes space for the spirit to speak through her trained voice. Her gift is to provide a clean vessel to receive the miracle of the moment and plant the seed of living authentic. And when we really take off, it's like a healing dance to catalyze our new ways of being. For over 20 years, Lexy has channeled vocal improvisations, and these have been transformative and healing. Her intuitive voice mesmerizes enormous crowds, electronic music settings, intimate jazz performances, and online global communities. I'd like to play for you now the song that Lexy has created, which she has read from the divine, that is for the Holy Grail, the Finding Your Holy Grail community.
So when I breathe in, can it begin a new cycle for me? I like to stay in my way, but retrieve the memory of what kept me whole when I was small, and I didn't forget the essence yet. I know maybe the next breath's the one where I allow the healing essence of the moon, the earth, the sun. Let it be simple, a breath. I have it in my hands, so I surrender to the subtle rhythm of the life that I've maybe overlooked. I will not give it many words, but I will simply be with life that I've maybe overlooked. I'm not to blame, no need for guilt and shame. Simply allowing this moment to appear. It's always been near. Allow the fear to disappear. Just breathe right here. The birthright is to be in tune. The light stepping into it. Holding close the shadow divine, which needs to be there too. And the bright appears. The bright appears. So easy and complicated. It is not, it's uncomplicated. We have forgotten it's the birthright to connect. Here we are. Like the stars that simply are magnificent like that. The bread appears. Lean back. It's not about a grand fight. Breath appears. Lean back. It's not about a grand fight. Overnight it creates the healing. If it is welcomed in, let it begin. Sunlight, earth divine, moonlight, let the bride come to life. Sunlight, earth divine, moonlight, the first step, let the bride come to life.
Wow. Well, you can't say I didn't warn you guys. I think that's beautiful. And I think that energy is incredible, isn't it? I can honestly say that Lexy's soul song profoundly changed my perspective on life. This is not the first time I've heard it, and every time I listen, it takes me on an internal journey and reconnects me with things that have lain dormant for far too long. I really hope you found the experience of listening to the soul song to be as meaningful as I did.
It's really incredible, and it's wonderful that Lexy has blessed us with her gifts. And just for anyone who is curious, we each of us have a soul song, and this is the soul song for the community of Finding Your Holy Grail that came to Lexy during our interview. And so now it also belongs to you. We thought it would be really useful for this week's exercise at home to just sit down in your workbook and remind yourself that you are a being of wonder and creativity. So you can start out by finding a quiet moment and listen to Lexy's soul song once again. It's a little less than 5 minutes. Take yourself back to that time in your childhood when the world was full of magic, intrigue, and wonder. Relax and be aware of your breath as you allow yourself to fully connect to the sound of Lexy's voice. Surrender yourself to the experience and invite in the gifts, insights, and realizations that come with the soul song. One of the things that Lexy has reminded me of is that it can be very useful and therapeutic to listen to the soul song as often as anyone feels called to do.
And on that note, we want to thank Passionate World Talk Radio for providing a platform on their internet radio station for our show, Finding Your Holy Grail. For more information, go to www.passionateworldtalkradio.com. To subscribe to our community and to sign up for our free online speaker series, go to www.findingyourholygrail.com. Please do write to us at findingyourholygrail@gmail.com.
You can connect directly with Lexy on Instagram at Soul Song Official. Remember, you can sign up to join the series with all of the amazing speakers at findingyourholygrail.com and clicking on the interview series tab, where you will see a welcome video and page with the speakers who are participating. We are so looking forward to you joining us and learning about our transition from human doing to human being. So be sure to tune in next week for another very special preview of the series. We're so excited to be on this journey with you and really grateful that you joined us today for this very special presentation. Until next week, keep well and stay brave.
Thank you for listening to Passionate World Talk Radio. You can listen to this program all over again by going over to https://passionateworldtalkradio.com. You can also hear it on Spotify, Spreaker, Amazon Alexa, AMFM247.com every Tuesday evening between 8 and 9 p.m. YouTube, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, and all the other podcast directories one can find on the internet.